This is the last of our assignments and units in Chapter 1. We're going to start off with a couple of quick definitions. Complementary angles are angles that add up to 90 degrees. Supplementary angles are angles that add up to 180 degrees. So by definition, if they're on the same line and share a vertex, um, they're going to add up to 180 degrees. If you have the little square in here that tells you that that's a right angle, then angles 1 and 2 are going to add up to 90 degrees. Angles that share the same vertex are called adjacent angles, okay, and angles that are separated that are not connected by a vertex are called non-adjacent. In the bottom, we want to look at identifying pairs. So we're going to look for a complementary pair and a supplementary pair. So if I look at the bottom, the only two that are possible to add up to 90 degrees are the angles that are 37 degrees and 53 degrees, which do add up to 90. So we're going to list that as angle CAB and angle RST. And the only two that can add up to 180 degrees are angles CAD and angle RST. So using that same thing, we're going to look at what we have here is we know that this is going to be a 90-degree angle because it has the square there. So we know that we have 62 degrees plus the measure of angle 2 is equal to 90. Using some old algebra, we're going to find that the measure of angle 2 is going to be 28 degrees. Likewise, we know that the collinear pair 3 and 4 are on the same line, which is going to be 180 degrees. So we're going to have 47 plus the measure of angle 3 is equal to 180. We're going to subtract 47 from both sides, and we're going to get the measure of angle 3 is going to be 133 degrees. So let's look for all of the linear pairs on this and all of the vertical angles. So as I look at this, I can see that 1 and 4 are a linear pair because they are on the same line. So angle 1 and angle 4. Also, angles 4 and 5 are on the same line. So angle 4 and angle 5. So those are linear pairs that we can identify from this figure. There are only one set of vertical angles. So again, because of the pairs here, you see that both have angles 4 in them. Our vertical angles then are going to be angle 1 and angle 5. And lastly, let me go back to it here. I pushed the wrong button. As we look at something, we can conclude certain things. So when we look at this top figure, all of those points are on the same plane because it's a flat sheet of paper, just like we mentioned about a map. So A, B, C are all collinear, meaning those are on the same line, but all the points are coplanar. All right. We can also tell the angle B, or point B, is between points A and C. We can't tell anything else about that at this time. We know that the line AC intersects with BD and BE at point B. We know that angles DB and E and angle EBC are adjacent. Again, they're together and share the same vertex. And we know the angle ABC, the straight line, is a straight line. Um, we also know that point E is inside the angle DB and C. What we do not know from this drawing is that A and AB and BC are congruent. With that to be true, you would have to have these little red marks added on both sides. We can't tell from the original drawing the angles DB and E and EB and C are congruent. Again, we can see the angle marks marked down below. And finally, without the little box in there, we can't tell that AB and D is a right angle.